Hi Truth Seekers, this is Avril with your reading for March 19th, 2025. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. All my readings are timeless, cross-watchers are welcomed, and remember there's no gender in tarot and the roles can be reversed. To book a personal reading with me, you may visit my website at truthseekerstarot.com. You may also visit the information in the description box below. Let's get started. Spirits and angels, please show me clear, accurate, direct, important and urgent messages for my truth seekers for today, please. Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. Okay. I missed you guys. I've been so busy. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so truth seekers, the person that's on your mind, they want a fresh start with you. They could be planning on coming towards you, and they are willing to do whatever they need to have this brand new beginning with you. This person, they're open to the possibilities of anything that can fix the relationship. This person, for example, could be willing to try counseling. They are open to changing their ways, working on their flaws. They're open to not being reckless anymore, not being irrational anymore. If this person came across as being careless, they want to come now as being more responsible. They want to show up as being more responsible for you. It looks like there's a separation here. There was a huge change in the status of this relationship, and this person feels like they've lost control of the situation. Something happened here that they're not happy with. It's an unwanted change. Some kind of cycle came to a close, whether it was an ending, some kind of blow up happened between you guys, and it looks like that was a decisive moment where either you or this person could have walked away from this relationship, and now this person is feeling like they need to take control of the situation and fix things. So they are pretty much, with the Knight of Swords, they are rushing back towards you. It looks like this person could be coming in really soon. You're gonna hear from them. They are coming in. They want to change things. They want to put the work in. They want to be honest with you about anything that you probably felt like they were lying to you about. This person is gonna come in when you least expect it. They are not gonna take no for an answer. They're pretty much gonna just barge into your life and demand that you guys work things out, because they're gonna stop at nothing to have you back. And they are willing to put the work in. They don't want to be irresponsible and carefree and reckless anymore. So they are coming in a hurry. If you tell them no, they're gonna put up a fight. If you're seeing someone else, they're not having it. This person is, their mind is pretty much made up that they want something new with you. And I'm telling you guys, if this reading is resonating with you, this person is gonna be willing to put the work in, and they want to also be honest with you. So if this person was lying to you before, or they were being secretive or refusing to speak up or be open with you or answer any questions you had, they're willing to speak now. Okay, so let's see what else. I don't want to say yet that this is a good reading. Let's see what else. Let me see what my truth seekers are doing. Spirits and angels, please show me how my truth seekers are feeling about this situation. Oh, So truth seekers, you feel confused where this person is concerned because you feel like they have too many secrets. You feel like they are hiding things from you, and that's not acceptable. You feel like this person has an ulterior motive. They could have a hidden motive why they are so persistent on having you. You don't feel like they're coming from a good place, and they leave you feeling confused in the sense that you could have a great time with them sometimes, but then you really don't know what they want because they don't open up to you. You feel like you're dealing with someone who is extremely secretive, and it's really irking your nerves, and your intuition is telling you to just get away from them because you don't want to feel this way. You don't want to feel like you're dealing with someone who is emotionally closed off and always hiding something. You don't want to always feel confused in your romantic relationship. You want your mind to be at ease, and your intuition has been telling you that this person is in it for selfish reasons. And you also don't want to ignore your intuition. It's almost as if you want to listen to your intuition instead of how you feel about this person. So for some of you, it looks like you're trying to make a decision. It's gonna be a little bit painful for some of you to really just move away from this person and just call it for what it is. It didn't work, and you're okay with that. You're trying to avoid ignoring the red flags. Some of you are still trying to make your mind up, but I'm seeing that the majority of you have pretty much just said, you know, it is what it is. I don't feel good about this person, and I'm not gonna force it. You know, a lot of you are just gonna walk away. Some of you, it will be painful if you had cultivated feelings for this person, but for some of you, you don't want to be in denial. You don't want to ignore the red flags, and you don't want to avoid facing the situation for what it is. The message I'm strongly getting here is that your intuition is telling you that this is not a good person for you. They are keeping secrets. They are closed off. They cannot fulfill you emotionally. This is not someone who talks when you want to hear from them. They don't open up. You feel like they are in this situation for selfish reasons, and it's a feeling that you cannot shake. Okay, so for a lot of you, even if this person has not stepped out or done anything hurtful, it's just the little things that's hindering you from moving forward. You don't want to deal with someone who is closed off, or someone who you feel like has an ulterior motive, because this person is not opening up. You don't know what to think of them. Okay, so also, you feel like this person wants to smother you all the time. They are constantly on you. They want to take control of you. They want to show up and act like they own you. They can even try to manipulate you when you're wrong. When they are wrong, they can even try to manipulate you into thinking that you're the one who is not doing something right. This person is in victim mode. So this is another thing I'm seeing. Okay, this person wants to act like they own you. They want to smother you. So it's like they want the world to know that you're theirs, but you don't know where you stand with them. So they keep a lot of secrets, but then they want everyone to know that you belong to them. This is not a loyal person, and you feel like this person is very shallow. You feel like they just talk about surface level stuff, and they just, oh my God, the messages are flowing too much. Let me just take a breath. So you feel like this person only talks about the things that you want to hear. You don't feel like they have any depth. You don't feel like they're willing to open up about the important things. You feel like they just give you breadcrumbs and shallow conversation, just enough to get through the next day with you, right? So you feel like this person is closed off for a reason, and that's what's bothering you. You also feel like they're very manipulative, in the sense that they play the victim a lot whenever you want them to open up, or whenever you lash out because you're not getting enough from them. They could even accuse you of attacking them. You feel like they don't take, that's the term I'm looking for, you feel like they don't take accountability for their actions or their inactions in the relationship, because this is a very secretive person. So you see them as being very manipulative, and that's not really sitting well with you. Okay, so let's see how they feel about you. Spirits and angels, please show me how this person feels about my truth seekers. How do they see my truth seekers currently? Again, they want a new start with you. They feel like you are the person that they want to be with. You think you are feeling like they have ulterior motives, but even if they do, they want something new with you. They're not just gonna walk away. They feel like they can, that's it. They feel like they can have prosperity with you. They feel like you could be a very hardworking person and you don't need anyone. If you're in a relationship, it's because you choose to be, but it's not because you need support. So this person is trying to manifest something with you because they feel like you're independent, you do well by yourself, and being with you could also help them to be secure, especially financially. This person is thinking about finances a lot, and they know that if they have a new start with you, it's going to mean financial security for them. It's going to mean prosperity for them. So a lot of the reason why they like you so much is because of how well you are doing financially, and they can see you taking care of them. Even if you're not taking care of them, they see you as someone that they wouldn't have to take care of financially. Okay, so they also feel very disappointed over this breakup. They are mourning this relationship. They feel really heartbroken. If they did anything wrong, it feels like they're having a lot of regrets about, you know, how they showed up in the relationship. You not being with them, they feel like this is a huge loss and they're grieving the relationship. They're not accepting though that it's over, but they are really hurting from you not being there anymore. It's a huge disappointment. This person could even be crying at nights. They are feeling remorseful. They are feeling a little bit guilty. They are feeling like they lost a huge part of them. This person sees you as the empress, male or female, it doesn't matter. They feel like you're very nurturing, very loving, very caring towards them. They feel like they could have a great home life with you. They could have children with you, be married. If that's what you want, they feel like they could raise a family with you, but if not, they feel like their home life could be very good with you because you do well for yourself financially and you're very loving and caring and nurturing. This person feels like you would not neglect them. You know, they feel like they would not feel insecure with you. They feel like you're a great partner. You know, you care deeply for them. You take care of them. So that's how they see you. They feel like they could be very, very prosperous with you. and they are highly disappointed and feeling a lot of hurt and regret over this breakup, because they feel like they lost someone good. They feel like, you know, you're very caring and loving. All right, let me see how you feel about them. Spirits and angels, please show me how my truth seekers feel about this person. You feel like they're very demanding, and you feel like this person is very, like, you feel like they're very tit for tat, like they're very immature. Like if you do something innocently that caused them to feel a little bit hurt, instead of them just communicating with you, they will try to like get back at you. You feel like this person is also excessively jealous. They might not say it, but they might do little things to upset you out of, you know, jealousy. You also know that this person tries to act like they're confident, but they're really not. They're very insecure. And one of the things that could bother you is the fact that if they are insecure, or if you mean that much to them, you wish that they would just say it instead of being closed off, or being, you know, trying to act like hardcore or tough on the outside. You wish that they would just be more vulnerable. You feel like this person wants things their way. It's like their way, like they try to get you to do everything their way, on their terms. And you kind of feel like they are kind of like a bully. It's like their way or no way at all, not in an aggressive way, but you feel like, you know, they could try to get you to do things their way. And you feel like this person is also very lazy in the relationship. You feel like you're the one who does most of the communicating. You feel like you're the one who gives more. You feel like you're the one. You feel like they, oh my God, you feel like they do everything in a hurry. Or you feel like they just rush in to get whatever it is that they want, and they're not really interested in anything else. So say this is someone who is highly sexual. You feel like when they come in, they just want to talk about that. And then when it's time to open up about the deeper stuff, you know, they kind of like shut down. So you feel like you're not motivated to keep dealing with this kind of person who wants their way without putting the work in. They could be a little bit jealous and demanding, and just try to manipulate you, you know, gaslight you whenever they're wrong. And you feel like this person is just putting in the bare minimum in comparison to what you're giving, so you don't feel like it's worth it. You feel like they're showing up in a very mediocre way, like just giving you breadcrumbs, and you don't feel like it's worth your time, because you know that you are a giver and you are a generous person. And that kind of behavior where someone is not matching your effort, you're not going to be happy with it, and you're not going to waste your time with a lazy person who just wants to come in for the reasons that they want to show up for, and, you know, have their way, and then have the nerve to be, you know, tit for tat and manipulative and gaslight you when you want to talk about your feelings, you know, things like that. It's just a lot I'm getting from this reading. It's like my brain is like spinning fast with the messages. So you also feel like they could be taking your generosity for granted a little bit, like you could be giving a lot to them. You could materially do a lot for them, And you could probably feel like while you're giving to them, they are giving to other things. It doesn't have to be like another person, but you could feel like when you give what you have to this person, when they have, they spend it on themselves. Like this could be a selfish person who they want you to take care of them and then they take care of themselves. Or when you're giving to them, they are giving to other people. So you could feel like this situation is imbalanced. You could feel like you're not able to trust them because there's a problem here with selfishness and just, inequality. Like you could feel like this person is with you for what they can get. So it's just a lot of little things why you probably could have walked away. And this person also knows what they're losing when they lose you, because they see you as a giver. They see you as someone who is secure in who you are. You're secure financially and you could be very prosperous and they could have a great life with you because you're showing up as the Empress, male or female, doesn't matter. You're very loving and caring and nurturing. So they feel like with whatever little or a lot you may have, you will always take care of them. And then they can just take care of themselves. Which, this is what your intuition has been trying to tell you, but I see that a lot of you are trying not to ignore your intuition. You are trying to listen to your intuition, and this is why a lot of you could have walked away from this person. Okay, so let me see what they're gonna eventually do. What is this person gonna do moving forward? Spirit, what is this person gonna do? Okay, so it looks like this person is gonna experience a lot of setbacks when it comes to reuniting with you. It doesn't look like they're gonna try, but they're not gonna get anywhere with you. It's not gonna get off the ground. Whatever they're planning on, whatever strategy they're planning on using coming forward to you, whatever they are trying to come up with on how to approach you to have a new start, I feel like they're gonna be met with a brick wall. They're gonna experience a lot of setbacks. It's not gonna get anywhere. They feel like they have unfinished business with you, but it looks like that's what it's gonna remain as. They're gonna be stuck in that feeling, but it's not gonna get anywhere, to the point where they're probably gonna just become impatient, tired of trying to get back together with you. They're just gonna experience a lot of setbacks. You're not gonna give them the time of day. It looks like you're pretty much done, because you just don't have a good feeling about this person and you just want to get away from them. So it looks like this person, they're gonna come around with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. They're coming back towards you. They want a new start. They want to make you a new offer, but I don't even know if they're gonna have the opportunity to do that, because it looks like you've closed the door. So they're just gonna be stuck in their feelings of regret and knowing that they lost a great person. They're gonna continue to reminisce on how good they had it, how comfortable they were with you. They're gonna continue to feel a lot of pleasure when they think about you. They're gonna continue to remember how good things were. They are gonna think a lot about how playful you were with them and how innocent you were. Like this person probably knew that you wouldn't cheat on them. They could rest easy at nights when it came to you, like you didn't give them anything to worry about. You were very trustworthy. So they're gonna be stuck thinking about all these great qualities that you had, and the level of comfort that they had with you. But it looks like you're going to be standing your ground. So this person is just gonna be stuck in these feelings of knowing that they had a great person that they lost. Them coming around wanting a new start, it's not gonna work, and it's not gonna have anything to do with you. Them wanting something new with you, you're gonna look at it like that's their problem. That does not have anything to do with me. You're gonna stand your ground. Okay, let me see more. What will you be doing? Spirits and angels, please show me what my truth seekers will be doing when this person comes around. Yeah, you're probably gonna throw a tantrum if they confront you. You don't want to hear it. You will be distracted, focusing on other things that are more important. This to you is history. If they confront you, if they come and want to talk to you, if they pop up, it's not gonna be good. They're not gonna be able to make any plans with you. You're not going to show up for anything. You're gonna be busy with the other aspects of your life, and like I said, they're not gonna get anywhere. It's like you've set a new standard for yourself with the Hierophant, and you are not gonna budge. Okay, it's like you knew from day one that this person was not a good option, and maybe you still just gave it a try, but very quickly they proved you right. So you're just gonna set a boundary where they're concerned, and you're not gonna heed to anything that they want. You're not interested in anything that this person has to say. For you, it's like, I'm surprised the death card didn't come out, because for you it's like dead and gone. It's over. You're moving on to something new. You're transforming into something that does not involve them at all. So you want your peace. You're closing out as the Temperance. You want peace. You want balance in your life. You want harmony. And you want things to be serene, and you're not gonna let anyone in who's gonna mess with your peace. It looks like for you, you prefer to be alone and have peace than to be in a chaotic situation with someone who's gonna bring drama and stress into your life. You're choosing your peace over anything else. So it doesn't necessarily mean that when they come around you will be dating other people, or it doesn't have to be anything like that. You just want peace, where you know that you don't have anyone around you manipulating you, or playing games, or being closed off, or using you for selfish reasons. And if that means staying by yourself, then a lot of you will be okay with that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. When they come back, you're gonna choose your peace. My truth seekers, this has been your reading for today. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.